to the Drivel Hour.
He took over my producer station. I am a gym bro.
He's probably got a prenup this time.
Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
I think it's JFK. I'm thirsty. You trapped me.
All this and more on this episode of the Drivel Hour. Thanks for listening.
Yes, I'm recording.
God, the audacity. He took
on,
over my producer
bro.
station.
Come on, man.
I feel like you definitely said, "Oh my gosh, the audacity," when we started the last episode. You did. You said those exact words. Gosh, the audacity. Okay, I'm actually loud.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Drivel Hour of radio.
Not
We're
radio.
not doing radio. This is the Drivel Hour. Tune in for some drivelous content.
So, me, Anthony, and Matt, do.
Keep my own damn name straight. We've been friends for 8 years.
Me, Anthony, and Matthew just did a push-up competition. How are you feeling, guys?
I'm exhausted.
I am really fine, actually.
Yeah.
I feel good.
My
You
arms,
lost.
my arms just feel hot.
I got second place. So
Yeah. I led with 22. Anthony did 24. Matthew did 30. Yeah. Matthew was really talking himself down towards the beginning, so we didn't
it's a
think
strategy,
we'd have.
definitely.
It is
worked.
because
It worked really
like
well.
everyone's like, oh, you have to go into the game telling yourself you're a winner, telling everyone you're gonna win. I'm like, no, because then you're just in the mindset of I don't have to work because I'm a winner.
Right, but what you did is make us think that you were going to really suck, so we didn't maybe do as many as we maybe
Yeah.
could.
And that's the psychology game you can play on the sports field. I know nothing about sports. I'm a musical theater kid. I can't catch a ball to save my life. But if
fair.
I was a sports guy, bro, playing a sports dude, bro game, I would totally just go to the other team and be like, damn, we're going to lose. These other guys are so good. And then they'd let their guard down and then we'd whoop their.
Matt and I have been working out a ton this week.
Have you? I haven't worked out at all this week because I've been
Yeah.
sick, tired, and busy.
Yeah.
That's why you look like Ted Cruz's double chin.
Damn. You got me there.
Yeah, we've been curling like, I don't know, we load like 150 onto a curl bar.
I do like 5.
Pounds or reps of 150?
I just 5 pounds once.
Oh, my God.
Okay, next topic.
Oh, no, I have something else. I'm getting foot surgery in January.
Oh, yeah, tell us about that.
yeah,
Your
so
feet look like French toast.
Toes.
Continue.
Oh, God. All right, so I am getting foot surgery in January. I have it scheduled today. And I had to ask my doctor. I'm like, I wanted to say I go to the gym and I lift weights, but it didn't come out. So I said I said okay, so I do the gym, and he goes, what? I was like, I lift the gym, and he's like, I'm sorry. I was like, I like froze, like my mind just went blank, and I'm like, I am a gym bro. And he's like, okay. He's like, you're trying to brag about on me? I was like, no, wait, I was just wondering. Because, like, I'm going to be off my foot for, like, 12 weeks straight.
Did you get his number at least?
Dr.
Is that his actual name?
in
We're gonna bleep that.
Bleep the location.
yeah, you should. Anyway,
My address is 2252.
How do you know that? Booty call.
Oh, that's how you get somebody's address. Is you tell them the wrong address and they correct themselves, and then you have their address. Oh, a genius sounding. Anyway,
That's
so I'm
also how
trying
you
to
get women. You call them by the wrong name and try to get. Continue.
I forgot her name, so I took her to Starbucks. Anyway, so I'm trying to explain to her. I'm like, okay, all right. I go to the gym and I lift weights. Currently, I squat like a plate and a half, like 120 something. And I'm going to be off my foot and off my leg for 12 weeks straight. So obviously, all of my quad and my calf muscle, all that's just going to like go away. I'm like, should I slow down and should I like decrease weight until surgery day? He's like, no, you can just keep lifting until the day of surgery. And I'm like, so I'm just going to be like busted calves, just like going into surgery and then just not using those muscles.
Tell the listener what's wrong with your feet.
So my dad had flat feet and my mom has flat feet, and they came together and gave me super mega ultra flat feet. Hi, everybody. Anyway, gosh, Mickey.
Oh no.
my gosh.
Disney X
D. Oh, triple X.
D. Oh my god! I mean, as
Disney
an addict.
XD. Did you watch that as a child?
Oh, that was a thing.
Like Pair of Kings.
Wait,
Do you remember that show?
I remember Disney
I watched
XD.
Two Popes.
Remember, wasn't Jake Paul at Disney XD?
He was.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name
That's
of
why I
the
never
show.
Disney
watched.
Channel,
That's why I never
I
watched it.
I can't remember the
Okay.
name of a show, but yeah, Disney XD had like Pair of Kings. with-
iCarly.
Camp
I don't
Rock.
think so. No, that was only on Nickelodeon.
Oh, never mind.
Camp Rock was a movie. I'm talking about a series that were on at Disney XD.
Drake
Kick
and Josh.
Kick Buttowski, the cartoon. I'm trying to think of other ones.
Curious George.
Teen Titans.
I'm gonna look this up now.
Teen Titans, I think.
That was
Teen
on. That was on
Titans,
Cartoon
no,
Network.
That was not.
Perry the Platypus.
That was
Phineas and Ferb.
also Cartoon Network. I
No, it
believe.
was Disney XD.
Oh, you're right.
Phineas
You're right.
and Ferb.
Because it's on Disney. It's on Disney
All
Plus.
right,
now.
Kick
You're right.
Buttowski. I love Pair of Kings. Phineas and Ferb. You're right. Zeke and Luther. Oh, that was that skateboarding show. I did like that one.
Sounds like
Kicking
a
it.
romantic
Kicking it. I loved
adventures.
Kicking it. Gravity Falls. Really? Gravity Falls. Was on
Oh,
Disney.
Gravity Falls is good.
There
Yeah.
was some
That still holds up.
Yeah. Facts, bro.
Kid
seen
versus
it.
Cat.
I've seen some.
Star versus the Forces of Evil. That sucked. Randy Cunningham. What's the rest of it? Ninth grade hero. Ninth grade something.
You know what's a great movie?
Lab Rats.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Crash and Bernstein. Crash
Oh.
and Bernstein.
Is
that
it
was
worth
like
watching?
Sorry, what?
No,
I wasn't listening.
not
to
at
it.
all. It's a redneck slasher
What are you talking about?
comedy
What are you talking about?
movie.
What's it called?
Go on.
Crash and Bernstein. That was a good show. I like that. It was only on for 2 years. But
Bernstein.
most of these were only on for a couple years.
That was like a show.
Phineas
About,
and Ferb. Oh, okay. Never mind. I read that wrong. 2007 to 2015. That makes sense.
oh,
Okay. Anyway, my feet. So,
What's your favorite childhood show?
I want to say VeggieTales because I'm pure, but I really want to say like,
Sex in the City.
no, what the
Actually, I think.
no,
couple movies.
Kim Possible.
Ooh. The Shigo too.
I don't remember
Shigo
Yeah, remember Shigo?
from.
It's impossible.
Oh,
I never
hair.
actually watched
It's really pale, but
I thought. Oh man.
I just know my sister liked
I
it.
know there was a reindeer in what was that one Christmas movie? It was like claymation.
There was a bunch of those.
It was just called Rudolph.
Yeah, there was a bunch of
Yeah. Rudolph's girlfriend.
Did you know
Ugh.
that 7% of adults practice bestiality on a regular basis?
That's concerning.
what state?
The world.
It's probably Delaware.
What
Oh my
percent are
God.
you?
Delaware, bro.
Call back.
Anyway,
Comedy.
I'm 7 of the 8%.
You
Bless
said
you.
7% though. You said 7%.
Did I? 6 of the 7%.
Okay, there we go.
So
That's
my
cool.
feet.
What animal mainly?
That voice crack.
Alligators, I think. Some piranha.
So your feet.
So my feet.
Seen Jeff Bezos' new wife?
No,
he's a
she
new
got
one.
remarried. He got remarried.
Yes. Yeah. Probably got a prenup this time.
Hopefully.
So he didn't go from world's richest man to like the 130th richest man.
No, he's probably like second now.
Now he is,
Yeah.
but at the time of the divorce, and she became third richest woman in the world, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just literally, just by saying I don't want to be with you anymore.
She gives a lot of it away though. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
nice
she
of her.
does.
That's chill. Yeah, Bill Gates got divorced pretty recently, didn't he?
Did he?
A couple years ago.
I think
Melinda.
So yeah. Maybe.
Melinda.
Melinda Gates. Yeah.
But they kept their charities going, which was nice.
I can't imagine wanting to be with Bill Gates in the first place.
Yeah.
He's just like a sack of skin. He's just ugh.
Yeah, he's just like covered in those liver spots.
He definitely wears a toupee.
Probably has a lot of
He lo-
skin tags too. I bet.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he looks like a
Bet a penny on
like
that.
a 30. Jeez, he looks like a 30-year-old bald dog.
He doesn't look
that just-
30. He looks
No,
his
like
age.
like a 30-year-old bald dog that just like shivers because it's just dripping in skin and there's no fur.
I don't know. He's so busy doing.
He probably
other
smells like
things.
Axe.
Axe body spray.
Axe body spray.
Maybe. Can you guys name all of the presidents and things on money?
Yeah,
Yes.
the dollar is.
Because my mom actually couldn't do it. I was surprised.
Really?
Yep.
Who's on the $500 bill?
It doesn't. Well, actually, it does go up that high, but
Yep.
What?
There was only a
don't
couple ever. There was only like I want to say a couple 100,000 ever printed.
I'm not sure who.
Who was that?
I want to say Teddy Roosevelt.
Truman,
Harry Truman.
Millard Fillmore.
I'm gonna Google it. I think it's Teddy Roosevelt.
Can you? So what's on the $1 bill?
George Gale Ferris Washington Jr., the inventor of the Ferris wheel.
I think it's just George Washington.
So what's on the 10? Do you know?
Alexander Hamilton.
Good job.
Alexander Hamilton.
Gerbert.
50? Nope. What's on the 50?
Gurman.
He has
So-
a mustache. Yeah, no, he has a full goatee.
Yeah, he's a good-looking dude.
He
in my
is.
opinion. See, you guys don't know.
Graham.
No, it's
No.
not. Hang on. It's the guy that was elected twice.
Grant.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
Oh,
I was
okay.
close.
I was
That's
wrong.
why they call it a grant. I just made that up.
Absolutely. I believed you for like a solid 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Do you know
me
who's
too.
on the 50-cent piece?
50
Lady
Cent.
Liberty.
The rapper.
No.
Bruh.
Do you guys know 50-cent piece?
No.
Is it not? I've seen him with just Statue of Liberty.
Sacagawea.
candy house.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Nope. I think it's JFK.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. How about the dime?
Donald Trump.
Oh.
I don't have change in my wallet. Oh, I was wrong. The $500 bill is William McKinley.
Who's on the 5?
25th.
Dollar
Lincoln,
bill.
right?
Dumb.
Yeah. But you don't know who's on the dime?
Dude, no.
All right, hang on.
I bet you could tell me on a dime.
Fourth president. I want to say. It's the first 10. I know it's the first 10.
The fourth.
It's one of the first 10 presidents.
Adam.
No,
Adams?
it's not.
It's not really.
John Adams.
I don't know then. I have no
know.
idea. I know what he looks like, but I don't know.
I know Jackson's
I'll
on
show
the
you
20.
the picture and you guys.
Okay. Dad.
Um,
E.
That is Michael Phelps.
Franklin Delaware Roosevelt.
I was gonna say
Franklin
yeah.
D. There we go. Yeah, see, they don't teach this in school.
They don't.
It's so important to know.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's on the nickel?
Thomas Jefferson.
That one.
Okay.
I'm right.
Take your word for it. Who's on the quarter?
George Washington, baby.
Really?
Who's on the penny?
Lincoln.
Who's
Do you even know?
Yeah, man.
who's on the 100? And
Do you
what?
know?
Hang on.
No, yeah,
hang on.
and tell and
Me and Ben Frank got a damn good thing. Ben Franklin. Sorry, I had to spit some J. Cole real quick.
okay. What number? What number president was he?
Bro, I don't freaking. Are you kidding me? I don't count these things. I don't keep track.
You don't know this? I mean, he was one of the first 10 because Benjamin Franklin was.
Yeah,
I forgot he was a president. To be honest, I'm dead serious.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, he's not.
That's what I. Yeah. Wait a minute. Y'all are screwing with me.
Do you guys know who the 16th president is?
We didn't have one.
Bill Clinton.
They
No, we
skipped.
did.
No,
We
we
did.
didn't. No, we did. It went from 15th to 17th.
No, it did not.
The conviction.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16. Oh,
Teddy Roosevelt.
Graham.
No.
Dude, he wasn't a president.
No, Grant, not Graham.
No.
Alexander
Franklin
Graham Bell was the creator of the telephone.
Yes, him.
Right.
No, he was not president.
Edison.
No, no. this little fella, he happened to end slavery.
Oh,
Oh,
My
Donald
bad.
Trump.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think that's real.
Little dude who ended slavery. Lincoln.
Yes, 16.
He was short?
Yeah,
No,
he
he
just
just
the 16th president.
No, he said little, meaning
He
like
said little dude.
No,
Yeah.
he's just meaning like, oh, he's not that big a deal,
Oh.
because,
Yeah,
and he's
he's a
being
very big deal.
The
sarcastic.
small man.
Do you guys know who assassinated him?
The actor, John Wilkes Booth.
Good job.
Thank
I
you,
was going to say Puth, but yeah. Charlie Puth.
ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Charlie Booth on keys.
Attention or whatever.
Did you know where? Where did Booth shoot Lincoln from?
His
The
left
theater.
kidney.
The Ford Theater?
Wait.
Okay, yeah,
from.
but but like what position?
Was from behind him, the balcony.
Left tackle.
Shut up.
From behind on the left.
He wasn't. He was on stage because he was an actor, and everyone thought it was part of the show, and he knew that. So he got into the back of the theater.
I probably saw that in
Yes.
National Treasure
Yes.
too.
Yeah, he was an actor, bro. He was an actor, so everyone knew him. So when he asked, I was like, "Hey, can I get in the back of the theater?" They're like, "Yeah, of course." So he got, and then he just walked on stage and shot him from the stage into the balcony. Everyone was like, "Oh wow, what a cool act!" They brought the president into it, and then it took them like a solid 2 minutes when he just bled, and they were like, "Oh."
Dang, dude.
Damn. This is actually kind of an interesting story, and I might be saying it totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure Lincoln's son saved John Wilkes Booth's brother, or it might have been vice versa.
I think I heard that somewhere.
From like I think he was like the train or something involved.
I vaguely remember that.
yeah,
Wow,
that's
that
kind
is-
of interesting.
that is very
connection.
interesting.
It was but like a week or so before. So
Really?
yeah, foreshadowing.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Anyway, rest in peace to Big Lincoln.
Yeah, for real.
Did a good job. You were the man.
Yeah. Did a lot
So anyway, my
Remember.
feet.
Oh, back to this.
Yeah, so basically what they're going to do is they're going to under X-ray. They're gonna make super small incisions and then insert some robot tools. And under X-ray,
Whoa.
Where are they inserting him?
into the top and bottom of my foot. Anyway, so what they're gonna do?
Stop.
They're gonna cut my heel basically off and then slide it over about 2 inches because right now it's way too far right of my body. It needs to be under my body to support my weight. So they're gonna cut my heel, slide it over 2 inches, and then screw it in from the back. And I think that's a permanent screw, I believe. I don't think it's a pin because I had a pin that they had to pull out while I
Well,
was
you can't
awake.
really undo it once you get screwed.
So what kind of pain do you experience?
It's on a daily.
Yeah.
Not great. It's very. I got my first white collar job, and I said when they called me, I was like, I need a desk job, and they're like, oh, that's no problem. We have 180 people in the building that work, and like 160 of them work desk jobs. No, they gave me the only job in the entire dealership that stands all day.
Wow.
So I'm in a lot of pain. I'm on my feet 9 hours a day. It's not
Would you
fun.
say the pain is pretty similar to like leukemia?
You know what? My dad had prostate cancer, and he kind of described what it was like to go through what the radiation and the surgery and everything. And I think I have him beat by quite a bit.
I like Macintosh and like Honeycrisp.
Honeycrisp is good. It's
Gala.
way underrated. It's
Gala.
way
It's
underrated.
It's rated. I think it's rated just fine. I think most people really like apple Honeycrisp.
Apple Crisp. Apple Crisp's a dessert. Apple Crisp is delicious if you make
That's,
it right.
that's good stuff.
Yeah. Oats and honey and
It's
sugar.
like disorganized apple pie.
Apple
Yeah.
turnovers, though.
Cherry turnovers.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You ever had pecan? those little-
Strawberry and cream turnovers.
Yes. You ever had those little? Nice. You ever had?
It was muted, bro.
You ever had those little like pecan pies? Like they're like tiny little like 1 bite pecan pies. Know what I'm talking about?
Yes, those are yes
I don't
from
think I have
Kroger.
They
Those are-
slap, bro.
They are very good.
Oh, you know what's really good?
Hmm.
Almond bear claws. It's basically like
Oh, yeah.
marzipan, but it's so good.
Yeah. No, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
Can we?
Almond Danishes too.
Oh.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's got like it's like an extract almost. It's like a paste. You know.
So what do you guys think about bidets? Because honestly, I feel like toilet paper is kind of outdated.
100%, dude. Everyone.
Also, warm water on feels mighty fine.
That's what I'm saying, dude. But hear me out. Bidets.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what he just said.
That's all I have to say.
God. No, my mom. So in 2020, when everybody freaked out about toilet paper, my mom was like, "Oh God, we're getting a bidet because the toilet paper is going to run out and we're not going to have anything to wipe our with."
I
I'm
wouldn't
like-
clog your toilet.
So she bought herself a bidet, and had my dad install it in our bathroom, which went horribly wrong. So yeah, he destroyed the bathroom trying to install this bidet, and it didn't go well. But he finally got it installed, and I have yet to use it. It's been 2 years. It's been more than that. Holy, it's almost 2023.
Where is it?
I've been in 2 bathrooms in your house.
It's
Where
in the
is it?
third bathroom.
I have not been in the 3rd bathroom.
Ooh.
Can we go next time we're at your house?
It's freezing cold. It's not heated water, but sure, if you want
Oh.
to try it.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm all right.
I'm still up for it.
I have yet to experience it.
It's like a cold plunge.
I guess so, yeah.
Oh, is it actively being used?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like on the other side of the wall, I can hear it. It's
Interesting.
yeah, I don't like it.
Here's my problem with people who are environmentalists.
Okay.
They say we need to save the environment.
Okay.
And they continue to use toilet paper instead of getting
How
a
is-
bidet.
How is that? Wait, what?
They're wasting the
I bet
trees.
Greta Thunberg has a bidet.
She probably does.
Yeah, but toilet paper gets toilet paper sludge, right? So it gets
Right. Go on.
Explain plumbing in detail to me.
Okay. All right. So I worked for a septic company, so I can do this. So you either have sewage or you have a septic tank.
Back up. Explain it to me like I'm 2.
Poopy goes down the pipe. All right. So you either live in, like you, a city. It goes into a giant huge.
Hey. That's not where I live.
Oh, sorry. You live in Detroit.
You live in a city.
You live at 6 Mile.
You live in a city.
So
I
you live
moved to Albany.
You live in New York. Why?
I don't know.
Okay. So you in a city, it goes down into a sewer pipe and goes to a water treat. Well, first it goes to an in-ground tank and then it goes to a water treatment plant at night because it would be overwhelmed if it was during the day. So it has to go to. Anyway, the tank drains itself at night when there's not being used. If you have a septic tank, it usually takes about 4 years to be filled up, and then you have a big giant truck come pump it out and take it to a sewage plant. So all the sludge gets filtered out through these filters, and then the filters get thrown away and put in landfills. So that just goes in back into the soil and makes it fertilize and then grow more trees once it's all done.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Of course, there aren't too many trees growing in landfills, though, are there?
No. Next topic.
You don't. Okay, listen. Landfills have only been around for like 50 years. Give it time. Trees take
That
like
is-
130
Yeah,
years
but also
to
if
mature.
they're covered in garbage, how are they supposed to get light?
Right.
You on top of it.
No.
Once the landfill's done, then you plant a bunch of trees on top of it.
But how is the landfill going to be done if you keep adding more garbage to it?
Because eventually you stop adding garbage to it because it becomes a pyramid.
Is that a fact that landfills are only 50 years old?
Most of them.
Okay. That's concerning.
You should look it up. I don't know.
We don't know the long-term effects of landfills on like actual soil.
That's true. I never thought about that.
The whole area underneath the landfill's got to be just dead. That's so scary, dude.
By dead, you just mean like dirt.
No, all the chemicals and trash are
true.
just going to kill every living thing underneath a landfill.
I never thought about that.
So like what happens
Including
in,
our
like,
water supply.
Poor earthworms.
Right. Our water supply. So what happens when our kids' generation, when they're our age?
That's
or
not
older?
our problem.
Fair enough. Next topic.
We're going to before then.
That's the issue. Don't procreate.
Yeah, fair enough.
You guys
Hey, are we
better
going
not
to do
have
like a
kids.
group?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Also editing that out. Yeah, on the podcast with the mics rolling. Yeah, obviously. Gosh. I want to skydive without a parachute. That'd be so fun.
I guess.
You could control your entire descent down there. You could do some like cool flips and stuff in the air.
Well, you have to skydive before that so you figure out how to do it.
No, just jump.
Okay.
You're at that altitude. You're not going to make it either way. You don't need to know how to do it. Just
No, I mean, like,
just land on your head.
Skydive before with a parachute and like learn how to like do flips and tricks.
If you
I see
landed
what
on
you're
your
saying.
feet, that would hurt a lot more.
You wouldn't. The pain wouldn't reach your brain before you
think?
died. The pain would not reach your brain.
You would get the largest spinal concussion ever, and you'd just be done immediately.
Combust.
Pretty much, yeah.
You would not combust.
That'd be
You would explode, probably.
No.
You might implode, yeah.
Do you not? God, do you not watch TV? You not see what happened when people hit the ground? They just become pancakes.
Oh, so you do implode.
Well, no, they just like everything
So
squishes
it's
together.
like the tower effect for like the Twin Towers, for example.
No.
Yeah, just
Not-
floors after floors collapsing, but your floor is like your knees, your hips,
No.
your pelvic area.
Because
Your
the
belly.
Twin Towers didn't plummet into the ground from a high altitude.
Yeah, what is Let's not. You
But
want
the
to talk
top-
about the
top
9/11?
of the tower was
Okay, I want to talk about this.
Tower 7.
Tower 7. Yeah, I want to talk about this. I learned that from a coworker who's like, he's kind of a conspiracy theorist, but he's not really. He's cool. I like him.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, so he's like, he told me about Tower 7. He's like, all right, so Twin Towers fall straight down. And that's something I still don't understand. Everyone says that 9/11's an inside job because the towers fell straight down. There was no explosion. It was like 20 minutes after the planes hit, and they just like collapsed straight down. Now, they say that structural engineers say that it's supposed to happen that way because somehow the planes at the 300th story or whatever hit certain structure points that at the base floor they collapsed and came down, like they did. And Tower 7 was that a CIA office, right? A National Security and CIA office.
I'm not sure what Tower 7 is.
Tower 7 is just like an office building. It was 2 blocks away from from the Twin Towers.
Right.
And is when the 2 towers collapsed, I don't know, maybe a minute later, Tower 7 just exploded. Just like giant explosion. And what they said in the final report was that when the towers collapsed, it started a generator fire underground in the steam tunnels that sent electrical fire underground to Tower 7, which blew up their backup generator, except the explosion came from like the 23rd floor of this office building. And so the conspiracy here is that where the plane hit at the Pentagon, it destroyed a bunch of records. I think there was like $3 billion that was going to some secret overseas project, and all the records were only paper because it was that secretive. And then it destroyed all those records, and then the only other place that had record of it was Tower 7, and it exploded and destroyed those records. So $3 billion just magically disappeared, and so that's why people think it's an inside job. On top of the fact that the Twin Towers just collapsed perfectly.
Right. So we think of inside job as someone literally in the inside of the building planting explosives, right? What if
Yeah.
inside job is just people who know the structure of the tower and are like,
Yeah.
literally hit here.
Yeah, that's
Like,
possible.
hit here, this will cause this effect on the building and they'll collapse like this. So I didn't think
guess.
about it being an inside job that way.
Yeah. Yeah, so the government, that's why there's like all these crazy conspiracies about the government making 9/11 up. Like they caused 9/11
Right.
and all those and they just wanted everyone to hate like the Arabian Arabic. Thank you.
Arabian
Nights. No, they just wanted the government to
Get
hate
copyright.
Yeah.
the Arabic people. So
Yeah.
Hey, this is the guy from Aladdin. We're suing them.
The guy from Aladdin.
the guy from Aladdin.
Roger and Hammerstein.
Do you guys think the moon landing was faked?
That was Disney. Roger and Hammerstein was early 1800s.
Right, but they did Cinderella. Wait a minute.
No,
I'm so
that's
sorry.
Grimm's fairy
I'm
tale.
So sorry. Continue.
What did you say about December?
I didn't. Do you think the moon landing was faked?
I don't, because I don't think anyone gives a And they were like, oh, we need to beat Russia, so we'll make a film set. But you think Russia would let us, like, be, like, Russia went up there eventually, right?
I think they made it, yeah.
They did go to the moon. So if they didn't see the
Yeah,
foot...
because they brought, like, dogs and stuff. I
Right,
think.
well, no, that was just...
Dogs did not make it back.
The dog was just the one time.
Oh, no.
Did you not hear about that? It was
Also
just
the monkey.
the monkey. Yeah, the dog and the monkey was just the one time. They just sent them up there just to see if they could sustain life support in space.
Did they forget to give them oxygen?
No, they just let the battery run for 3 days and then just not.
The battery.
They had something to monitor the heart and send signals back, and they had an
Margarita.
oxygen respirator. And so they just had a battery that lasted 3 days to let
Right.
the dog like breathe. And then after the 3 days, the battery died, and so the respirator turned off. And now there's just
wow.
like a dead dog perfectly preserved in space floating around, because in space there's no decay because there's
Yes.
no oxygen.
They're freezing cold. They're perfectly preserved.
You don't know that. They could, if they're in the sunlight, they could be like crazy hot.
Oh
That's the thing about space. Like if you were to take your foot off, like your boot off your spacesuit in spacesuit, astronaut suit, whatever it's called, the side of your foot facing the sun would get like ridiculous sunburns, like almost untreatable, and the side facing away from the sun would get almost untreatable frostbite.
Your foot would also probably get blown off from the pressure difference between your suit and space.
I don't think so.
Maybe it's not that big of a
Yeah,
difference.
I don't think
know.
that. I mean, it's a vacuum, but it's not like.
Probably wouldn't feel good though.
No, it would hurt like hell. Like they'd probably have to amputate your foot because again, the skin would just be like
It might tickle.
on either side would just be. Did you say it might tickle?
It might tickle a little bit. Next topic. This is just a topic I randomly thought of.
Mhm.
Matthew, what's your worst experience with a restaurant?
I worked at one.
Oh, okay.
Every day was a worst experience. Let's see.
What was your worst experience working there, I guess?
Yeah. Let's see if worst experience. Should it be as a customer or anything?
You can give us a story from both sides, a customer and as a worker.
Well, as a customer, it would be a date I went on. That was my worst experience in a restaurant, and the date was horrible. But I blame the restaurant. That's my fault. As a worker,
Applebee's?
it was, yeah. And I worked at Applebee's.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That was a guess.
Okay, you want to hear about the date? It was horrible.
Yeah.
All right, so I went on a date at Applebee's.
Give her a fake name.
Oh, he's blushing.
Oh my God, guys. So, all right, so there was this girl, and I met her at a fair, and
That's
she had a
fair.
boyfriend at the time, and she gave me her snap, and I don't know why, but anyway.
Kayla O'Brien,
Yes.
we'll say.
All right, Kayla. So Kayla, I talked to her.
And her middle name is Beatrice.
I forgot her name. What was her name?
Wow. That was a horrible date, dude.
It's not Susan.
Oh.
We'll go.
Trying to avoid the name.
We'll go with Kayla. Anyway, I genuinely don't remember her name, but anyway, so we went on this date. So she put something on her story, like a thirst trap, basically, and I was like, why not? I was like, hey, you want to go out? She's like, yeah,
why
sure.
not? I'm thirsty. You trapped me.
So she immediately became extremely clingy. I was actually at a mall with your sister, and we were just like chilling. And I was
Hold up.
Yeah. We're good friends. I'm good friends with Matt's sister.
You were at Claire's getting piercings.
So anyway, so I'm like, hey, you want to go out? And she's like, maybe I'll let you know if my schedule permits. And then she just says, what should my white lie be? Boy, talk to me with like 30 E's. And then I look at my phone and I'm like, what the f- is this?
Oh.
So I asked, and she's like, I have no idea. I shouldn't. I asked my friend, and she's like, what is this?
Why are you making her sound like a macho lesbian?
She's like, I have no idea what this is.
I have no idea what this is.
So I asked, and I was like, what do you mean white lie? She's like, oh, it's just a game, like 2 truths and a lie. I was like, why are you asking me what your lie should... What? You don't know how to play the game? And so then I just played a game. She's like, just say something that you don't think is true. And I was like, oh, I hate Vans. And she's like, why? And I'm like, what do you mean, why? Is that not the game? She's like, what game? And I'm like, the game you just said.
Because I was abducted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
By a white van.
Yeah. Oh, that's too far. So anyway, so she was really weird. And then she was like super clingy, but I was like, this could be a really good story. So let's just go on the date. So I picked a super fancy restaurant, like $100 a person. And I go to pick her up, and then I call the restaurant, they're closed. So then I pick her up, and I thought she was going to be super weird. Like when I picked her up, she was super chill. And her family was chill, and I liked her, and I liked her family. They were cool.
How many people were there?
Her mom, her dad, and her sister.
Oh.
Yeah. But they were all cool. Everybody's chill. So I picked her up, and I was like, you want to go? She's like, what do you want to do? I was like, I don't know. How about sushi? She's like, sure. And then she's like, I don't want to do sushi. Let's just go to Applebee's. I was like, whatever you want. So I went to Applebee's. And
Had you already been working there?
No, this was a different one. Oh, yes. I had worked at Applebee's a year before this.
Okay, not that Applebee's though.
Not
So
that
you knew
one.
the menu inside and out.
I hadn't because they changed a lot. So the first like 3 things I ordered, they didn't have because they were out of it because that's Applebee's.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Do you remember what they were?
it was like, no, what?
Sorry.
Oh, it was a quesadilla burger. I remember because I really, really wanted one.
Hell no.
A quesadilla burger. Does that not sound amazing?
No, not at all.
No? Damn. All right, so
I like my quesadillas traditional.
anyway, so I finally I couldn't eat. Like I had like this pit in my stomach. Like this girl needs help, and I'm not the one to help her. You know what I mean? She was like ridiculously horny.
Whoa.
I'm dead serious. Like she was like,
She was like, let me get a hot dog, extra mustard.
no. So she was asking like, oh God, why mustard? Why not like mayo or something more?
I don't know. Nobody puts mayo on their hot dogs.
I do.
What the hell?
Oh, God.
Just kidding. No, but yeah. So she asked me all sorts of questions. She's like, so do you drink? Do you party?
Kraft or Hellman's?
I don't do mayo. There was a joke. I don't like mayo.
Do you like the Walmart brand?
I don't like mayo.
How about the Spartan?
Oh my God.
Spartan.
Go on, Matthew.
So she starts asking me all these questions. She's like, all right, so do you drink? I was like, no. She's like, I was like, I'm sorry. And she's like, do you party? I was like, I mean, I like
No.
to, but I don't get invited. She's like, oh, so you're not cool. And I was like, I don't know. And then she's like, okay, so do you like,
Have fun ever?
yeah, exactly. She's like, all right, so do you like do anything naughty? And I'm like, no. She's like, oh. She's like like visible disappointment on her face. And I'm like,
Do you sacrifice animals?
I'm like, do you? She's like, yeah, I'm a naughty girl. And I'm like,
Ugh,
okay. I'm
fine.
I'm a
And what's your OnlyFans?
yeah. Like girls used to be. Oh yeah, that meme about men used to go to war and now they beg for your Snapchat, and it's like women used to.
Please.
Yeah, it's like men used to. Yeah, and then women used to be worried about their nudes getting leaked, and now they sell it for $4.99 online.
That's low.
Shit.
Where are you getting that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So this girl was just bat crazy. So I was like, okay. And then she was talking. She's like, okay, on Friday I have this senior. She said this before we went on the first date. She's like, I have this senior night on Friday, and I'm a cheerleader. You need to bring me flowers because if you don't, I'm gonna kill you. And I was like,
Wow.
She's like, just kidding. And I was like, okay. I've met you once. We have yet to go on a first date, and you're like, you need to bring me flowers, otherwise you're dead to me.
A lot of red flags here, I will
Yeah.
say.
She also had red hair, so
That's another one.
that's another red flag.
Natural?
Natty.
Oh, natural. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't know.
No, I don't know because I drove her home and left as fast as I possibly could.
Were her eyebrows?
Also red.
Yes.
I think so.
Oh.
The thing I couldn't get my mind off of was the fact that she was wearing knockoff Air Force Ones.
That's pretty gross.
Walmart knockoff Air Force
You
Ones.
got a full send or don't send at all
Yeah,
for the
real.
Air Force Ones.
For real.
Yeah.
Shoes.
Shoes. Oh, let's talk about shoes. Anthony, what's your favorite shoe?
You're putting me on the spot right now.
Do you want a chance
I
to
like
answer?
Jordan 1s, I guess.
Jordan ones?
Yeah,
Highs,
nice.
mids, or lows?
Probably mids.
Mids.
That's what I have.
Okay.
So.
I have a pair of mids. I'd like some more highs though. I want to get some more highs.
You've never gotten high.
I've never gotten high in my life. It's not true. I got secondhand.
Tylenol.
I got secondhand high at a Wiz Khalifa concert, which was garbage. Don't ever go to one of his concerts. That was a horrible mistake on my part. But I went to a Wiz Khalifa concert, and every single person in that place was smoking a joint, and I did not get a breath of fresh air for 3 hours straight. And I came home. My mom was like, "Did you smoke a blunt?" I was like, "No." She's like, "You're lying to me." I was like, "No." She's like, "Your eyes are bloodshot." And I went in the mirror. I was like, "Oh,
Wow.
secondhand high."
Isn't that something?
That is impressive.
Yeah.
Don't drive while high, kids.
Yeah.
Well, I did. Apparently, I didn't even know it.
Bro, I listened to a Wiz Khalifa song today while I was at work. And, like, I just listened to the lyrics, and I was like, bro, this guy sucks.
For real, like
It's
he,
awful.
like he had a one-hit wonder, just like Charlie Puth. See you again.
What was his one-hit wonder?
Charlie Puth is not a one-hit wonder.
No, Charlie Puth. See you again, and Wiz
Oh.
did all the verses. Remember? It's
That was
been
Wiz?
a long. Yeah, let's listen to it.
Oh,
Ooh,
shoot.
you ruined the song for me.
We can't listen to
Yeah,
it.
you can't.
Oh, right. The copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt, what's your
Hey,
favorite
this
pair
is
of shoes?
Charlie Puth.
Oh, before we go, hang
Hey,
on.
this is Charlie Puth.
I love Vans, Skater High, Certified Skater Highs. Those are my favorite. But I'll do the old school. Era is not my favorite. The other one, Authentic, is okay. Slip-On's not my favorite. Definitely Certified Skate Highs are for me. What's your favorite shoe, Matt?
I think to wear, it'd be just like, I'm probably a high top. I have a pair of Puma high tops, and they're just crazy comfy. And I imagine, like, Jordan ones are similarly comfy.
They're not.
They're not.
They're not even that comfortable.
They're
Really?
not comfortable. They're just cool.
They just look cool.
They're
They're
just
not, they're
cool.
not, like, squishy.
They're not. Not in any
the
way, shape, or
step?
form. Nope.
Oh.
They suck.
Anthony's handing me his Jordan 1 to feel the squish factor.
No, they suck. But they're cool.
Yeah, mine are way more comfortable than
Yes, I agree.
that. They're a lot, the sides are a lot, like, thinner.
Do you guys? All right, I saw a meme the other day that like unlocked a memory for me. Do you guys remember Osiris shoes?
Can I tell you what my favorite shoe is?
Go ahead.
So I think it's like just in general, because it's so iconic, is the Adidas Superstar. Because it's just iconic.
Okay.
You recognize it.
I don't know it.
The Jordan 1 is the most recognized shoe in the world.
That makes sense.
The Air Force 1's like the third most recognized
What
in the
about
world.
Crocs?
That's probably the second.
That's probably second, yeah.
What were you saying?
Osiris shoes.
Yes.
I saw a meme that like unlocked a memory I didn't remember I had. When I did hip hop all throughout elementary and middle school, and there were like the mean kids would wear Osiris shoes.
Gotcha.
So these were like high tops. They had fat tongues.
How do you like?
OAS, I think OASIRIS.
But I have to say, I do like different shoes for different occasions. Like,
Sure, yeah.
I really like my boat shoes. Of course, I wouldn't wear them like
Running.
for most things.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Kind of nice, you know.
I'm trying to. My mom said I could get a pair of Jordan 1 highs for Christmas. I'm trying to.
That does look like an absolute snob shoe.
Yeah, for real.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Are those the ones
Oh,
that
you know
have
what?
the
Oh.
wheels on the bottom?
No. Wheelies?
Wheelies.
No. Look
Heelys.
up.
Heelys, there
Oh,
we
you're
go.
right. My bad. My bad.
No, you good. You good.
Look up. It just left my brain. DC. I love DC.
Yeah, I was just gonna look those up.
especially Nitro Circus. Nitro Circus was an event hosted by Red Bull for.
More of
no,
a
I'm sorry.
Marvel guy.
What?
I just got that.
He said Marvel.
Yeah.
As in,
You said you like DC.
oh, it's hilarious, Scott. You give him a Grammy and an Emmy.
Wait, sorry. hang on.
There we go.
That's better. That's better. That's
Oh
better.
my god.
It's a little late though.
Yeah.
Comedic timing is.
All right, so DC, yeah, so Nitro Circus, I'm trying to think. It was a brand that did like how Red Bull sponsors BMX now and Red Bull sponsors everything. They do like the high dive, the cliff dive, they do F1, they do
Yeah, they have an F1 team.
yeah,
That's
Red Bull
insane.
does everything, but Nitro Circus had an event for BMX and skateboarding, and then DC made a shoe around it, and that was like my first pair of cool shoes.
Oh, shoot.
That was like my first high top, so yeah, I like those a lot. I liked DC for a while until it was like racially unacceptable for white people to wear them.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Very sad.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like a thing, I guess.
Interesting. Let's see if I had any topics here. We were talking. I guess we shouldn't go back to that. Would y'all own a Tesla Cybertruck?
Not.
I wouldn't buy one, but
Not in a million years.
Someone
gave it to me.
gifted it to you.
If someone gave it to me, I would sell
But
it
I
for
feel
the
like
highest
that-
dollar.
Fair enough.
Really?
Yeah, that's. I mean, that goes with almost anything. If anyone anyone that's like, oh, I wouldn't even take it if they gave it to me. Bull. If someone hands you something, you're gonna try and sell it at least, or
Right.
give it to a friend, or give
Yeah.
it to charity.
I guess the only reason I wouldn't want it is because I don't have a charger thing.
It comes with one. It comes with a converter from
Does it?
110 to whatever.
Yeah, and you live in the city, so
Huh.
you'd probably have there's a
Yeah.
fair amount of charging stations around
Yeah,
you,
definitely.
most
That's true.
likely.
Yeah. No, my career, I'd like to own a Carnival, so I'll have a lot of pickups, a lot of semi trucks, and Tesla's trying to do their semi truck, and it's not going to end
It's a
up.
mess.
Yeah.
It's good on paper. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Well, the guys are going from, they're not only exploring such a new technology,
Right.
they don't know anything about semi trucks.
Yeah, and they don't know anything about the industry either.
No, not at all.
They just like look at FMCSA rules and like, oh, this is how truck drivers should drive. Like, no, that's not possible.
Yeah.
Like, don't even get me started on the FMCSA. Trying to put speed limiters on our engines? No, boys. No way.
Oh,
What was that?
it's gross.
I don't know. Some voice.
Yeah, I've heard the Cybertruck though. I've heard it's like from like a user experience point of view, it's crazy. It's crazy quick for one. That thing is just instant torque. Obviously, it's an electric vehicle.
Right.
But it's like driving a spaceship is what I've heard. Like you look at it on Google and you're like, this thing looks like it came out of Minecraft.
Right.
What is this?
Yeah.
But people who've actually driven it are like, this thing was insane.
Okay.
So I think I'd drive one at least once.
It's definitely not the most aesthetically pleasing.
It's it's an aesthetic for sure, but
Yeah.
not pleasing. Not pleasing.
Oh, for real. All right.
Okay, Patreon is what I said we should start. That's what I
What
was
is
gonna
that?
say. It's you have to pay.
Nobody's gonna pay for this.
Right. We're gonna hide it there.
Oh,
But
people
if
could
you-
pay not to.
What? we just
Not to be absolutely tainted by our minds.
Hang on. Has that Lennox, right? So she can hack people's computers. She can
Yes.
just make their phone start playing the podcast, and they have to pay to turn it off.
Oh, ransomware.
Yeah,
The worst
So if they're just
kind.
like not safe for work, NSFW, NSFW. So you just like at work, you just blast our podcast.
But I feel like so. How does that apply to like depressed middle-aged men who watch unsafe content at work because they're so tired and bored of their lives and they have nothing to live for, and their wife wants a divorce and their children are kicking other kids' balls and they're skateboarding and doing all kinds of naughty things like that, and their neighbor has a better car and a more attractive wife and a new lawnmower, and they just can't live anymore and they want to drown their life with bourbon whiskey.
That's not our market. They just wouldn't pay to turn our podcast off.
I guess.
That's not our market. We got to send it to like girls.
Churches.
Oh.
Whoa! Like the guy starts preaching and then suddenly,
The guy, the
Derived
pastor,
from all natural
the
goat
pastor, you heathen.
yeah,
Yeah, we got one more topic.
just kidding.
Okay. What's your
Michigan sucks.
topic?
Is that really arguable though?
Michigan sucks.
I mean, okay, so it has some good qualities, right?
Name one.
The summers.
The summers are nice. I have to say they're not too hot.
I love heat.
Okay. I have to say, up like northern Michigan and the UP is beautiful. Like
Absolutely
Traverse City.
We don't
area.
live in the UP. That's the problem.
Yeah, but it's
Matthew.
part of Michigan.
No, f- you. So, okay. Look, our roads are crumbling. You can't go to the freaking grocery store without buying a new set of tires. You buy... I guess that's it.
Okay.
That's our roads.
Yeah. The roads definitely. That's
The roads suck. All right, here's another thing. Our weather.
I feel like we don't have enough Hooters.
What? We have
That's
Twin
an issue.
Peaks.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Twin Peaks better?
No,
Never been.
I've never been to either.
Okay, sorry.
You should be.
Yeah, the audacity. Anyway, yeah, but okay, so our weather, literally that whole wait, if you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes, it'll change. That's kind of true here. It was 70 degrees on Wednesday and 2 foot of snow on Friday. Tell me where that happens other than here.
It'll change in a day. Not 10 minutes, though. The weather in Florida changes in 10 minutes, actually.
I will stick my fist. That's not the right one. That's the music one.
That's the really weird sci-fi
Yeah, I know.
music one.
He's just like,
I will stick my fist straight up your
Yeah, exactly. I told you it would work.
I'm gonna probe you. Oh. Okay, so our weather and our roads suck.
And when I'm finished,
Oh god. Our weather and our roads suck. Here's another thing. Pretty much all of Southeast Michigan and suck. All right, and just but not.
yeah,
It's like the Walmart version of sucks.
it's the lobby of Walmart.
Say sucks one more time.
Sucks.
Okay.
Michigan sucks.
All right.
Come on, we go on. Build on this with me.
Okay,
Let me talk then.
Do it.
the floor is yours, sir. No pressure.
I think Michigan has some good qualities. We have nice lakes in northern Michigan. We
I'm
have
saying Northern Michigan. We don't live in Northern Michigan.
yeah, but you're saying Michigan as a whole. Okay, if you're saying Southeast Michigan sucks,
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
that's all you're saying.
Yeah. Southeast
Okay,
Michigan.
then I can't argue with that. As hell. Yeah.
yeah,
Because the devil's armpit is the devil's weenus.
Just insignificant.
is the devil's pocket knife.
It's just like a pimple.
yeah.
God, I hate.
I have one thing I have to say. Since we have such like cultural diversity in Michigan, you can probably find any kind of cuisine you want. There's
That's
tons of Arabic
true.
food, Italian food, Chinese food.
That's true.
We pretty much have every like thing represented here. So
Yeah.
Y'all know who LaMelo Ball is?
No.
he's an ugly mofo.
He's a basketball player.
That's
Well, that
crazy.
too.
So bro looks like this.
Ooh, he kind of fine.
He's like, yeah, he looks like Lil Mosey, just like lankier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But apparently, he already injured his ankle like once this season, and he did it again pretty recently, just falling on like stepping on a fan's foot,
That makes sense.
and absolutely screwed himself.
Nice.
Anyway, let's wrap this up.
We still have
Yeah, let's not.
about 10 minutes.
Oh God, this has gone to. We started off so strong too.
Yeah, we had some really good conversations in
We
this
did.
one though.
This was
Yeah.
good. This was a lot better than the last one.
Yeah.
This has been the Drivel Hour.
Oh, that's so great.
Look, I want to be clear. That's not okay, Anthony.
That's so good.
Come on, man. Corn Pop. It's a bad dude.
Hey, this episode on the Drivel Hour, I'm joined by Joe Biden, Ben Shapiro, and Barack Obama. How you guys doing today?
Honestly,
Come on, man.
I've never been better. Doing absolutely fantastic. I've got to be honest.
Better for Shrimpo.
You would know, Ben.
How are you, man?
I'm good, sir.
Ben, I don't believe you.
You know, Corn Pop, bad dude.
What's his name? Joe, shut up. You are Corn Pop.
What the hell was his name? That did SNL this past David.
Dave Shapiro.
David Spade.
David Spade.
No,
Dana Carvey.
no, the black dude that got in trouble for saying shit about Kanye.
Kyring Irvy.
Comedian.
Dave Chappelle.
Thank you.
Ben, Dave Chappelle's been saying some. Hang on, I got it back. I want to be clear. Dave Chappelle's been saying some pretty nasty about you. What
Man,
do you?
it's Austria. No. America.
What do you think, Ben?
America.
Honestly, I was a little bit offended at first, but I think we can make amends. All right, we're going to cut here.